This is No More Shrinking with Dr. Abiola Salami.
This is episode 8. Your gifts are loud on purpose. Today, we explore what happens when you finally realize your brilliance was never meant to whisper, that your ideas were not designed to hide, that your presence is not a mistake, it is a message. This episode is about fully inhabiting your gifts, not with arrogance, but with alignment, because your gifts were never created to sit quietly in the back row. They were designed to disrupt, to transform, to move rooms, and to open doors. Ladies, let us dive in.
This is No More Shrinking with Dr. Abiola Salami, a broadcast designed for women who are done playing small. All over the world, African women are rising. They are breaking ceilings, building legacies, driving change, and building with brilliance in boardrooms, classrooms, courtrooms, and communities. At the Peak Performing Woman of the Year Award, we celebrate the courage, competence, and character of African women who are delivering excellence with purpose, power, and undeniable impact. Who is that woman that inspires you to do better? Who is moving the needle in business, governance, education, tech, media, or social impact? Who is showing up, standing tall, and setting new standards? This is your chance to honor her. Nominate an exceptional woman for the Peak Performing Woman of the Year Award at www.tppafrica.com/awards. Let's honor her voice. Let's celebrate her victory. Let's amplify her vision for Africa. Because when one woman wins, all women rise. The Peak Performer Awards is where champions are honored and legacies are celebrated. Be part of it. Nominate her today.
What does it mean for your gifts to be loud? When we say your gifts are loud on purpose, we mean that your talents are designed to command attention, not for your ego, but for the people assigned to your voice. We mean that loud does not mean being obnoxious. Loud means visible. Loud means undeniable. Loud means memorable. The quiet genius is real, but invisible genius is a total waste. When you shrink your gifts out of fear of being too much, you rob the world of what you are here to do. And let me tell you about an architect who hid her vision. Her name was Ngozi. Ngozi was a gifted architect. She had design intuition that couldn't be taught. Clients loved Ngozi, they loved her work, but she never spoke in project pitches. She deferred to the male project manager every time. During our coaching session, Ngozi admitted to me and said, "Dr. Abiola Salami, I don't want to sound like I'm selling myself. I just want the work to speak." Then I asked Ngozi, "What if your voice is part of the work?" Ngozi paused, then said, "Sir, no one has ever told me that." Fast forward to 6 months later, Ngozi led a groundbreaking design pitch for a sustainable housing initiative. Ngozi opened with a story. She spoke her vision clearly and she closed that deal. She didn't just get the contract, she got invited to teach. Her gift was loud and the world heard it finally. Your gifts carry your assignment. Hello, Peak Performing Woman. Please always note that your gifts carry assignment. You are not talented by accident. You are not insightful by coincidence. You don't just happen to be good at what you do. Your gifts are loud because they were made to disrupt silence. They are here to heal something and heal somebody, to build something and build somebody, to reveal something and reveal somebody, to correct something and correct somebody, to expand something and expand somebody. When you stay hidden out of fear, you delay the divine solutions that you have been created to deliver. Your gift is a calling card and someone out there is praying for what you carry. So what happens if you don't show up? Who suffers? Imagine the hundreds of people or maybe thousands of people who suffer when you don't show up. Where are you still hiding your gifts? And I want us to slow down and think about this for a moment. Where are you still hiding your gifts? What strengths have you been underplaying? Where are you afraid of being seen as too talented or too different? What part of your creativity, intelligence, or insight are you still downplaying? Now, bring a pen and a paper, anything you can write on, and let us answer these questions together. 1. ask yourself, what strengths have I been underplaying? And write them down. Ask yourself, where am I afraid of being seen as too talented or too different? Write them down. Then ask yourself, what part of my creativity, intelligence, or insight am I still downplaying? Write them down. Because your gifts are not weird, your gifts are rare. They are not extra. They are exactly made for you to deliver the solution you have been predestined to deliver. They are loud because the assignment is urgent. Not for tomorrow, not for later, but for today. The solutions you need to birth today to make sure that tomorrow is a better day, everyone under your sphere of influence. I once heard the story of a municipality candidate. I once heard the story of a local politician in Kenya. In her private life, she loved music. She had a strong, soul-filled voice, but never used it publicly. Then one day, she was rehearsing her campaign speech alone, and instead of speaking, she started to sing it. Her assistant overheard and said, "You should lead your rally like that." She hesitated, and she said, "They will say I'm unserious." But her gut said yes. So she opened her next rally singing her policy message in the traditional call and response style in Kenya. The crowd erupted. Phones came out, people cried, and it went viral in her local community. She didn't just win that election, she changed the game with her voice. Because when you merge your gift with your platform, people don't just vote, they remember. And there is the myth of professionalism that silences creativity. And I want us to address it because many women mute their gifts because they are told it's unprofessional to bring their full selves into work. So you hear something like, keep it neutral, tone down the energy, don't get too creative, just follow the format. But guess what? The most successful brands, most successful leaders, and most successful innovators are unforgettable because they broke a mold. Professionalism is not about conformity. It is about consistency, about character and contribution. So let your gift be visible. Let your magic leak through. Let your presence interrupt monotony. You were not born to be beige. You were born to be blazing. So, what would it look like to fully own your gift? I want you to visualize this. You wake up and lead with your most natural strength. You stop over-explaining why you are not excellent. You stop competing and start contributing. You pitch yourself with pride and not apology. What would it look like to fully own this brilliance of yours this week? I want you to think about it. What will it look like to fully own your gift? I want you to take a moment and just close your eyes. And in your mind's eye, see yourself waking up and leading with your most natural strength. What does that feel like? See yourself that you stop over-explaining why you are excellent. What does that feel like to you? See yourself that you stop competing and you start contributing, that you pitch yourself with pride and not apology. What does that look like in your mind's eye? That version of you are seeing is not arrogant. She has been activated. And so, let's take a quick inventory, just a gift inventory. What is loud in you? Now open your eyes. You see that version of you saw in your mind's eye? She is not arrogant. She is activated. So, let's take a quick inventory together. It is your gift inventory. We want to see what is loud in you. So, write down 5 gifts that you carry. 5 gifts that you have. 5 of them. Now, after writing the 5 of them, now ask yourself this question. Which of these gifts have you been minimizing? Which one of these gifts scares you the most to reveal? So because you are afraid you want to talk about it, you are hiding that gift. Also, which one of them lights you up when you use them? 3 questions about the 5 gifts. 1, which of them have you been minimizing? 2, which one of them scares you the most to reveal? And 3, which one lights you up when you use them? Now, I want you to circle the one you will showcase more this week because clarity breeds confidence and confidence multiplies impact. So circle the one that you will showcase more this week. So there are some practices you should engage in to help you own your gifts. And there are 4 of them I'll be sharing with you. 1, create a gift statement. I want you to write this down. My gift is dash, and I use it to dash. So for example, my gift is strategy, and I use it to help leaders build lasting movements. So name your gift and what you use your gift for. What you use that gift for should be to help people. So my gift is singing, for example, and I use it to entertain people. My gift is singing, and I use it to help couples to love themselves better. So my gift is dash, and I use it to dash. Write that down. Next, I want you to tell your gift story. So write or record a 3-minute story about when your gift made a difference. Use your phone to record this. And after you've used your phone to record it, I want you to share it on your WhatsApp status. Put it up on your WhatsApp status. Let us tell it publicly. Put it up on that WhatsApp status. 3. Integrate gift with platform. So bring your uniqueness into your brand, into your meetings, into your pitches, into your content. Make your gift the centerpiece, not a hidden feature. And number 4, celebrate others' gifts loudly. Affirming other women makes space for your own expansion. Let us normalize women being celebrated for being excellent. So celebrate your friends' gifts, which is also the more reason that you shouldn't be listening to this broadcast alone. You should share it with your friends. And as your friends, your sisters, your colleagues, as they are listening to this as well, so that you can all celebrate your gifts together loudly. Affirm their gifts, make space for them, make space for their own expansion. As you make space for them, you make space for your expansion too. So we normalize women being celebrated for being excellent. Now, take this affirmation with me. My gifts are loud because my purpose is urgent. I do not apologize for what comes naturally to me. I am not afraid to shine. My light helps others rise. What makes me different is what makes me valuable. My brilliance is not arrogance. My brilliance is an obedience to my purpose. Let us say it again. My gifts are loud because my purpose is urgent. I do not apologize for what comes naturally to me. I am not afraid to shine. My light helps others to rise. What makes me different is what makes me valuable. My brilliance is not arrogance. My brilliance is obedience to my purpose. Say it to yourself one-on-one. Say it to yourself looking at the mirror. Say it while walking on the street. Say it among your friends. Just let it land. Because your gifts are not noise. They are notes in the symphony of impact. They are loud not because they seek attention, but because they carry intention. You are here to be felt, to be heard, to be known, to be needed. So sing your ideas, pitch your genius, lead with your talent, write your edge, speak with your soul, because your gifts are loud and they are loud on purpose. And your gifts is your vehicle on your journey of greatness. And to facilitate your journey of greatness, remember to get a copy of my book, The Peak Performing Woman's Companion, and pre-order for my upcoming book, No More Shrinking. Visit www.tppafrica.com/books to get your copies. Also, remember to join us at the Peak Performing Woman of the Year 2025, where hundreds of professional women, business women, women in politics, women in development, women in tech, women all across several sectors will be coming together to a great time of inspiration, a time of celebration, and a time of connection. You can't afford not to be in the room with these powerful women. So visit www.tppafrica.com/woman to register today. Also, be kind to your friends, be kind to your colleagues, be kind to your family members, those other women you know that should be in a forum like that. Share the link with them and let them register. I think you should ensure that you come with at least 10 other women so that your circle is inspired, your circle is connected, we celebrate your circle, as well. So visit www.tppafrica.com/woman to make sure that you register today. Also, you can engage our team to coach and train your organization, or we can facilitate your board retreats, your executive management retreat. We can coach the women in your organization and the men as well. So you can reach out to us on team@tppafrica.com or call us on 070-2666-8008. In the next episode of No More Shrinking, we will take the next bold step to discuss the topic, the bold ask. In that episode, you will learn how to ask for what you need unapologetically. And until then, live out loud, because when you shrink your gift, the world goes dim. And always remember, I love you, I believe in you, and I look forward to celebrating your back-to-back greatness. Until the next time, keep rocking your world like a champion.
Thank you for joining us on No More Shrinking with Dr. Abiola Salami, the world-class performance strategist. This is a broadcast designed for women who are done playing small. If you are a career woman, businesswoman, female founder, or a rising female political leader who knows deep down that playing small is no longer an option, ensure you get copies of Dr. Abiola Salami's books to fuel your journey. Visit www.tppafrica.com/books to get yours. Also, ensure you sign up to attend the Peak Performing Woman of the Year 2025, where hundreds of businesswomen will be gathered to network, learn, and celebrate. Visit www.tppafrica.com/woman to register. You can engage Dr. Abiola Salami to serve as keynote speaker at your next leadership conference or management retreat. Simply contact his office on team@tppafrica.com or call 0702 666 8008. You can follow Dr. Abiola Salami at Abiola Champ on all social media platforms.